Magic 102.9.
Frutus ventris generos So what station is this?
Magic 102.9 ABBA.
I got the magic in me. When I hit the floor, the girls come snapping at me. Now everybody wants to press the magic, magic, magic. Oh, I got the magic in me.
Set, no substitute.
Ndị be anyị na bọla chie.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ ṣe dáadáa la jí.
Ndị toika emesiere o.
Ina kwanan ku an tashi lafiya sannun ku fa.
Mamman
Jokwano. Unu kao, unu mao.
Ịgba ama o. Unu fọtla ekwa.
Deba yo na sala chi o.
Songo iya. Nete anụ na ekwa no.
Wado urobo wado.
ndị ka anyị maazị nọ ka kwanụ nka.
Introducing
Ike the G. Ike the G in the building. 102.9. Good morning.
Are you ready to go? I'm ready to go.
Ike, you don't play your music and I won't call the police.
And it's now.
Something for everyone.
Stand by for action.
Check out the real situation. Nation war against nation. Where did it all begin? When will it end? Well, it seemed like total destruction. The only
Check out the real situation. Oh yeah, so the situation is no doubt is still critical, of course, and we're still grateful for a brand new day. And for me, I wake up every morning with a grateful heart, but no doubt the situation is still tense. Yes, but more like a global unrest. It's not peculiar to Nigeria alone. Truly, the global landscape in 2024, if we must be honest, is no doubt marked by significant and widespread unrest across various countries, each with its distinct causes and dynamics. Yeah, from the far-right movements in the United Kingdom to anti-government protests in Bangladesh that made the Prime Minister even run for safety. Vamoose! And from the economic grievances in Kenya to solidarity-driven unrest in Lebanon and back home in Nigeria, the end bad governance protests. But the one thing that stands out in all of these, the common thread in these protests is the demand for better governance, demand for transparency and accountability. That's where we are this morning, and it's 6:05 right here, and on we go. Breakfast is ready. Bring it on if you can. It's a magic morning. I'm Mike VG. Let's go.
Bring it on, bring it on. You, bring it on. Life know the sweet though, eh? If some people know the hate though, so use the number 6 so and calculate, you go see the ratio. The beef self na meat though, whether na asu them relate to. So bring your own crayfish show, we go mix so, oh la. Shane and them talk say, we no go blow. Share them they see us now, we don't they glow. Take a look at me now, take a look at me now. We're running things in this town, can't you see? I don't care who you are, where you're from, or what you do. Just as long as you're chasing money, do what's right, never give up on it. Bring it on, bring it on. Are you ready? Uno ready? No matter how you try, don't you ever fall. Keep your head up high and standing tall. Bring it on, bring it on. Are you ready? Uno ready? No matter how you try, don't you ever fall. Keep your head up high and standing tall. And rising, rising, rising. Keep it high, rising, rising. Bring it on. This life is not easy. So much hustling and puzzling. Everyone is struggling. So make you know they believe say, since everyone is chasing, you're never gonna make it. Never say no, never give up. Keep your head up, standing tall. And for sure, you go turn it up, turn down for what? Shane and them talk say, we no go blow. Share them they see us now, we don't they glow. Take a look at me now, take a look at me now. We're running things in this town, can't you see? I don't care who you are, where you're from, or what you do. Just as long as you're chasing money, do what's right, never give up on it. Bring it on, bring it on. Are you ready? Uno ready? No matter how you try, don't you ever fall. Keep your head up high and standing tall. Bring it on, bring it on. Are you ready? Uno ready? No matter how you try, don't you ever fall. Keep your head up high and standing tall. And rising, rising, rising. Keep it high and rising.
Well, the crisis keeps rising and rising with no end in sight. And more like the twin brothers saying to the brother, say, hey, come on, I can't keep it down any longer. I tried to bottle all this on the inside, but I'm going public. Bring it on. So, the crisis in the P Square family is actually P squared, of course. You know what it is? Just be careful. Yeah, 6:08. Well, listen, we are looking at afternoon showers right now. It's just all in the picture. Most likely in about a virus, but this could change, of course, Lord. Afternoon showers with the temperature up, hovering around 30 degrees and 60% chance of rain. Good luck to you. Now, despite calls by President Bola Tinubu to suspend further protests in the country, well, I'm looking at the trending news lineup before us this morning. You heard the trend of a Sunday morning broadcast is still all over the internet, and everybody's talking about it. And despite his call, to suspend protests, the organizers of the End Bad Governance protests in Lagos and Osun states yesterday resumed what's termed as peaceful demonstration. Get it right, peaceful demonstration. The nationwide protest against hunger in the country turned, oh my God, there was so much riot and pandemonium in Kaduna and Zaria yesterday, compelling the state governments to declare a dusk to dawn curfew. Aside from Kaduna, the protests also continued in Lagos. It continued in Abuja, in Jos, in Benin, Kano, and Zamfara states, despite President Tinubu's nationwide broadcasts. So meanwhile, losses to the economy have been estimated to be over, are you ready? Over 700 billion naira in the first 5 days of the protests against hardship. 700 billion. Yeah. And while 600 billion was recorded in Lagos, a Kano loss over 100 billion naira, the Association of Small Business Owners of Nigeria, the ASBON, and Kano Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Kasima, declared yesterday, that's from the figures. Yeah, and another trending thing that is really all over the internet is really hot. It's hot on the trend. A picture and a video of a nursing mother who took to the streets to protest alongside her infant, a very small baby kid. He has begged President Bola Tinubu to find a way to change the narratives so that the cost of food and services in the country would reduce. It's so serious. President Bola Tinubu, postponed this week's Federal Executive Council meeting to an undisclosed date. And he met with the service chiefs. The meeting expected to have in attendance the Vice President, National Security Advisor, all service chiefs, the Inspector General of Police, and security advisors and Controller Generals of Customs and Immigration and Chief of Staff to the President. Well, sources close to the matter told Magic FM on condition of anonymity that the urgent meeting with security chiefs may not be unconnected to the ongoing nationwide hunger strike, the protests on hardship. President Tinubu had on Sunday called for dialogue and an immediate end to the nationwide protests that have rocked the nation since Thursday last week. Well, however, protesters have continued their demonstrations. The hungry man is an angry man. Yeah, in Lagos, in Abuja, in Kaduna, in Kano, and a few other states. It's still hard. We don't know what's going to play out today. But another short, big trend, number 4 on our list this morning. The Russian embassy in Nigeria, has denied any involvement in the End Bad Governance protests in Nigeria. And amid the ongoing demonstration, of course, and bad governance protesters have been marching on the streets of northern state of Nigeria with Russian flags while chanting slogans. Russia has been accused of involvement in recent political upheavals in several West African countries. You talk about Mali, talk about Burkina Faso, and even Niger. So the inclusion of Russian flags during protests in Nigeria has sparked serious concerns about external interference in the West African country. To this end, Department of State Services DSS announced the arrest of several tailors in Kano State suspected of mass producing Russian flags. Yeah. And of course, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Mustafa says that those flying Russian flags in Nigeria have committed treasonable offense. Well, Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of Labour Party in 2023, criticized the commander-in-chief, saying the nationwide broadcast, does not reflect the harsh realities faced by Nigerians. Days after the protests broke out, President Tinubu addressed the nation, and he asked the protesters, of course, to leave the streets, assuring that his government was working on fixing Nigeria. But Obi, the president, said, no. First, he failed to address the demands that actually fueled the nationwide hunger protest. Obi said in his words that the president's address regrettably appeared disconnected from the harsh realities faced by the people, and somehow again failed to address critical issues that initially triggered the protest. But this issue is not only in Nigeria. You know what played out in Bangladesh recently, but truly the global landscape in 2024 is marked by a significant and widespread unrest across various countries, each with its distinct causes and dynamics. Look at from far-right movements in the United Kingdom to anti-government protests in Bangladesh, and from economic grievances in Kenya to solidarity-driven unrest in Lebanon. Yes, but the common thread in these protests is the demand for better governance and transparency, demand for accountability. And these movements somehow underscore the growing impatience and frustration among citizens worldwide with their irrespective government's inability to address their concerns effectively. Bangladesh Prime Minister resigned and vamoose and fled the country to India following weeks of deadly protests in Bangladesh. It's a total global unrest. Well, federal government said it has concluded plans to sell a 50-kilogram bag of rice, 50 kg bag of rice at 40,000 naira to public servants. Listen to this. It concluded plans to sell 50 kg bag of rice to public servants at 40,000 naira with a view to somehow alleviating the crisis, food crisis in the nation as it affects Nigerians. It was disclosed in a letter from the Federal Ministry of Special Duties and Intergovernmental Affairs, which was signed by the Director of Human Resources and Ministry, Abimbola. The letter said all interested staff members were to complete a Google form on the OHCSF website, and again, after filling the form, submit it to the Director of Human Resources for endorsement. All these for 50 kg bag of rice. And we're not new in this country. We know how things like this play out. We're beginning to hear stories in the next couple of days how somebody diverted this, rebagged and reselling. I don't quite get this. What's your perspective in this direction? First, you have to check the website and fill the form and go home and pray and fast and hope God will remember you. Sure, right. That's quite interesting. Well, interested civil servants, if you eventually get 50 kg bag of rice at 40,000, what happens? What about the condiments, the things you need to put these things together? And after filling, if you have exhausted the 50 kg, what happens next? I don't know who. Be careful whose advice you listen to. The people around you. When all the people around you are on your payroll, if the people you flag yourself with are all on your payroll, it's pretty hard for you to know the truth, especially in Nigeria, because everybody wants to appease and tell you what you want to hear and lie, and at the end of the day, mock you on the back. A federal high court in Lagos, number 6 on our trending list, has halted the sale of Nigerian Air to Ethiopian Airlines. This happened, and it's still trending. The court declared null and void the sale of the shares of Nigerian Air to Ethiopian Airlines after determining the issues in the suit. Justice Ambrose yesterday ordered the federal government's plans to establish a national carrier in Nigeria should be halted. Yes, it's been put on hold. The judgment was delivered in favor of the registered trustees of the Air Operators of Nigeria and 5 other aviation industry stakeholders. That's where we are. Maintenance culture, we never get anything right, but somehow we make it right by His grace. But again, not surprised. I'm not sure it's not going to surprise you. The last shot we have on our list this morning, the national grid, in case you don't know, collapsed again for the 5th time in 2024. Yeah, plunging many places into darkness yesterday and even up to now in some places. Although the transmission company of Nigeria, TCN, is yet to officially comment on the matter, the Abuja Electricity Distribution Company, AEDC, said the grid collapsed around 2:55 p.m. yesterday. That's Monday, of course. However, it assured customers as usual that distribution companies working with others to restore the system. Same story every day. Come on. I got Nikki and Bona Boy in the building.
One touch feeling like 1 million. People just do what you like a cinema. Wipe on the thing like carnival. Me show you do nobody else like this. Baby, don't worry by your seat, come give me that. Jump up on my body like animal. Dance make you feel like carnival. I go lock it down like criminal. One touch feeling like 1 million. People just do what you like a cinema. Wipe on the thing like carnival. Me show you do nobody else like this.
They call me Megatron, just did the telethon. He got my jealous on, and I get my jealous on. Talking like I'm missing me, just came out of prison. Bitches be talking shit, but they ain't got a pot to piss in. My name is Sticky M, I'm in a sticky Benz. That mean it's candy, apple red on Bobby, this is Ken. That is a funny fact, I'm with 100 max. Oh, this is custom made, Donatella send me that.
Yeah, we're tested, approved, and trusted. Tested, approved, and trusted. Oh, please believe. Tested, approved, and trusted. Tested, approved, and trusted. Fill up, baby, feel on me. Pull up if you feeling lonely. Fill up, baby, feel on me. Pull up if you feeling lonely.
They call me Megatron, Shawty's a megacon. It ain't about the race either, it's the marathon. I put the squeeze on him, throw up the bees on him. That ass